Hey, how's it going? I'm going to replace a chain sprocket on this Husqvarna. This is a 455 Rancher, and I'm going to use minimal tools, show you how to do that quick, and while I'm at it, I'm going to put a new chain on. But I'm going to go ahead and basically just use this wrench for, basically they come with the saws, and all you're going to need is a length of rope to do it. But we're going to start it out by, of course, taking off the side cover here. You notice my safety guard is broke on this one. Wouldn't recommend running without one. So what I'll do is loosen that chain up a little bit by adjusting that side screw, back that out, and then take this cover off. Now you're going to want to take the chain itself off. Once you get that chain off on this clutch, basically what direction it spins on and off on. Now if you see down on that clutch, you'll see off in that direction arrow going up. So that is the way rotation you're going to want to turn this thing to take that clutch off to get this sprocket out. Now once you got that side cover off, you're going to want to take the top cover off to access the spark plug. To get that off, remove your spark plug. So basically what you want to do is spin that clutch till you look down in the plug hole and see your piston basically drop all the way down to the bottom. Then take a clean rope, nylon preferably. Guess it doesn't really matter what kind of rope you need to use. And you're going to push that down in quite a ways, enough to stop that motor from turning over, as you can see there. Now once you have that rope down into the piston chamber, I know they have special tools to get in here and to remove this, but this works just as good. Get a big enough wrench that will fit comfortably in between that bearing. Take a adjustable wrench to put it onto the side here. I already cracked it loose, so I'm not playing with this forever during the video. But you're going to turn that in that direction, and basically it'll go with force, so you might have to have somebody hold on to the chainsaw or somehow get it in a vise. You crack that loose. So now you can just basically spin this clutch right out of here. And here's your clutch. If you want to replace that, that's basically all you have to do to replace the clutch. Once you remove that clutch, the sprocket will slide right out. And then you have a bearing in here. Usually you get a replacement. It will come with that bearing. Now the big thing is, I don't know if you can see in there or not, right here is the pump. This here is for the pump itself, to spin your pump. So you got two notches there. When you go and put your new one on, they got to line up with that. But this is the old sprocket here. Look how worn out that is. And then here's my replacement sprocket. I mean, you're talking huge difference there. But anyways, basically just put the new bearing in. Then that sprocket, like I was saying, where them teeth are on that oil pump drive, you make sure and line that sprocket up with them so it drops right in there. Now when you go and put your clutch back on, make sure look for your arrows and the direction it spins, keep them out. Basically just screw your clutch back on. And it'll pretty much self-tighten, but just grab your wrench. Get it tight. And you're ready to clean everything up and put your chain back on. But it's pretty simple. Simple fix, doesn't cost much. And go ahead and take your spin your motor, which might go a little bit hard. Make sure everything's working good. I'll go ahead and run your plug back in, put everything together, put your chain on, and you should be good for another 1 to 9 years. This one made it actually 9 years before I replaced it. So once you get everything cleaned up, you can go ahead and put your chain on. Switch it up. There you go. That's all you need to do to replace that sprocket.